Hello everyone, this is Amy Belk with Tree of Life Health Coaching, and today we are going to be making some healthy chocolate chip granola bars. And I'm giving you the air quotes because there is no grain, there are no grains in this. There's no granola, there's no oats. They're purely all nut based. So it's an awesome high energy pick-me-up kind of snack and super easy to make. We're going to mix it all up here in about 5 minutes and bake it for 18 to 20. And voila, you are done. You have a wonderfully healthy, high-energy snack for the afternoon. So we're going to go ahead and get started. In the bowl, I already have 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, ground flaxseed, and 1.5 tablespoons of water. I've mixed those together, and you just want to let them sit for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Kind of let the flax really integrate with the water. It gets a little bit thicker. And we're going to go ahead and start with the wet ingredients. So the wet ingredients are going to be a 1/2 cup of almond butter, and this is just ground almond butter that you can get at the store. I prefer to buy mine at Costco, so if you're a fan of Costco, it is like deal of the century for ground almond butter. 26 ounces for $7.99. If you went to a health food store or the health market section of your major supermarket, you're going to spend probably $13 for maybe a 12-ounce jar of almond butter. So this is awesome. Real deal. So our next wet ingredient is going to be 1/3 of a cup of melted coconut oil. And again, I melted that previously just to save us some time here on the video. And then lastly, we're going, or not quite last, but we're going to put in a 1/4 cup of local honey. And you know, there's lots of benefits to honey. But having it be local honey, if you have any problems with allergies, consuming local honey is best because your body is then exposed to the local pollens in the air, and you get to start creating antibodies to that, which can really help with allergies. So then the last wet ingredient is going to be 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Again, this is pure vanilla extract. I try to stay away from the imitation. Just doesn't taste near as good. So you're just going to mix all of this together here with your spatula, and should mix together pretty quickly. You just want to get all of these ingredients kind of incorporated together so that when we add all of the dry stuff, it'll be nice and evenly mixed. So it's pretty quick. If you happen to watch my chocolate chip cookie recipe, this is a little easier mixing on the arm than that recipe was. We just have to really just blend it together here really quick. And the rest is a breeze. Alright, so next we are going to add our dry ingredients. Now in this bowl, I have already done some work in my food processor, which is a glorious appliance. If you don't have one, I would highly suggest picking one up. It's awesome for chopping and slicing pretty much everything. But it works great with nuts. So in this bowl, you can see I've got chopped almonds, and there are some big pieces, but mostly they're smaller pieces. So I have 1.5 cups of raw almonds. I have 1 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes, and then a 1/3 of a cup of pepitas, which are raw pumpkin seeds. So if you buy these in the store, you're going to find them in your bulk section, and they're going to look green. Usually they're called like raw Chinese pumpkin seeds. Really great for you. Pumpkin seeds have awesome health benefits, good vitamins and minerals in them. So we're going to go ahead and add that to our mixture here. And then the last set of dry ingredients is we've got 1/3 of a cup of sunflower seeds. Again, those are unsalted, just plain sunflower seeds, and 1/4 cup of almond flour. So we're going to just mix all of that. Oh, I almost forgot the baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And again, we're just going to mix all of this together and really get the wet ingredients mixed with the dry, so that when you bake it, everything gels together really nicely. And I know I just rattled off that recipe pretty quick, so if you're looking for the written instructions, you can find that on my website at treeoflifehealthcoaching.com under the recipe section. These are super easy to make, guys. We're only spending, what, like, I mean, I did a little bit of prep before I started the video, maybe 5 minutes of getting all this stuff ready. And then just 5 minutes here to mix it up. You can see it's kind of a nice and wet mixture. I will show you there. Looks a lot like granola, which is fabulous. So these are a super versatile bar. Like, you can add anything into them that you want. My preference has always been, because I love chocolate, mini chocolate chips. So I use the Enjoy Life brand. This is a half cup of mini chocolate chips. And the Enjoy Life brand is nice because it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, and it's soy-free. So I know that I'm doing the best thing I can to get good stuff in my body and avoiding things that could be toxic to my system. So I prefer chocolate chips just because I like chocolate chips, but you could do raisins, you could do dried cranberries, any other dried fruit, any other sort of mix-in that you like. So I'm just getting all of these sunflower seeds mixed in here as evenly as I can. Drop some out the bowl again. And here is the final mixture with the chocolate chips inside of it. And you're going to take this and just pack it into a pan, like a brownie pan. So I've got one over here that's already been all greased up. And you're just going to dump this into here, and you're really going to want to pack it down. That'll help it all stay together when it's baking. So you're going to want to smash it down like this and spread out the mixture so that it's all gelled together and covering all of the bottom of the pan. Now back to the mix-ins, kind of a funny story, you know, as much as I would like my children to be healthy, they still sometimes want not so healthy things. So, nobody's perfect. So they are always asking me to add mini marshmallows to this so that it will be like a s'more recipe. So every once in a while, because I am the nice mother that I am, I add the mini marshmallows for them, and they just, get all excited and super crazy and then think that I should just add that every time that we make these, but not so much. Today I'm actually taking these somewhere with me, so I am not putting in the mini marshmallows, but these are divine, all on their own. No mini marshmallows needed. Alright, so I have just pressed this down into a kind of a flat pan here, and normally I would just pause the video and show you what the final product looks like, but it really doesn't look any different than this. So to store these, I would keep them in the fridge. I think they just store better. They're going to store longer. And then I just cut out a square whenever I'm looking for a nice little pick-me-up snack. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video today for your Fun Friday. And I hope you'll try these. They're awesome. They're good energy boosters and easy, handy to grab and go when you need to, and just an all-around great snack. So if you have any questions, you can always email me at treeoflifehc@gmail.com. Certainly check out any other website or recipes on my website, and hopefully if you like this, you'll share it on social media. So thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend. One last thing I forgot to mention about the granola bars is that you should bake them for 18 to 20 minutes at 325. And they'll come out nice and golden brown. I usually do 20 minutes with my oven. That just works best. So let them cool for probably 15 to 20 minutes before cutting them if you want to eat them fresh. Otherwise, just pop them in your fridge and they will store really nicely for at least a week. So thanks for coming back. Bye.